Good evening and thanks for joining us. COVID-19 cases are rising across the country now, and it seems lessons learned from the first wave in the spring have not led to meaningful change in many long-term care homes. Despite promises to protect the most vulnerable, outbreaks are on the increase again. In Quebec, 44 long-term care facilities have at least one active case of COVID-19 now. Ontario is reporting active outbreaks in 77 long-term care homes. The problem is so concerning, Ontario's Independent Commission into Long-Term Care felt compelled to release some of its recommendations early. Among them, not to delay fixing critical staffing shortages. It says a study on how to do that was released in July, and that further study of the study is not necessary. What is required is timely implementation. As David Aiken reports in our top story tonight, it's not happening fast enough.
In Quebec, the government has deployed what it described as SWAT teams to 4 long-term care homes where COVID-19 has come back. That province is determined not to repeat the scenes from the spring.
In a virus that is so difficult to control, I think we've done a good job so far.
Canada's top public health official says the outbreaks are different in this wave.
What we have seen is that the numbers of long-term care facility outbreaks have increased, including in Quebec and in Ontario. The size of the outbreaks are smaller than in the initial wave.
Exactly a month ago, in the throne speech, the Trudeau government promised to help the provinces better protect those living in long-term care facilities, mostly by creating new national standards for care. So far, though, no legislation has been put before Parliament, and developing national standards has only come up in passing on the bi-weekly calls the Prime Minister has with the premiers.
I think the first step, and one of the advantages of a federation like Canada, is we can learn from each other on how to deal with particular challenges.
Premiers are unanimous that the one thing Ottawa must do is give them more money for long-term health care.
No problem at all sitting down with the federal government and coming up with a collaborative plan. But most of all, we need funding.
Meanwhile, hospitals in Ontario are warning that elective surgeries may have to be canceled because hospitals are being used to help manage the outbreak in long-term care homes. 200,000 elective surgery procedures were canceled in the spring wave, and now hospitals are worried the same may happen in the fall wave. Donna?
All right, David Aiken in Ottawa, thank you.